there. This is the assistant of the real estate agent, James Williams. How can I help you? Is there anything more in which I can help you?
Yeah, I wanted to buy a property.
Transferring the call now.
Hey there,
Hey there.
this is the transfer call function. You can see how it works. What you have just seen is the transfer call function inside the AI voice agents of Vapi, a function that is able to transfer the call when indicated and when the user says something that you want to trigger and to pass to the owner of a business, for example. This can be really valuable for them because, for example, if a gym owner only wants to attend calls of people who want to join the gym, you can set a voice agent that is gonna handle all the other queries and all the other information that the users are gonna require. But when a user mentions that he wants to join the gym, you can transfer the call directly to the owner of the gym. As you have just seen, we are only gonna be doing this short beginner guide inside Vapi. Without further ado, let's go into test this function. So here we are in Vapi. Again, we will be using this software for today. It's my favorite AI voice software because it's the best probably for developers. Just create an account and let's log in. Once inside the overview, it will be a bit different for you guys. We have to go to assistants, and in this case we are gonna create a new assistant. Here we are gonna call it transfer call agent. Let's click on create an assistant, and here we have it. Let's just set the settings. Model, we're gonna let it in 4.0 mini, probably the best for me right now. Temperature, we're gonna lower it to 0.2. Let's publish to save these settings. Then we're gonna come to transcriber. Let's leave it in English. Voice, I don't like Cartesia. Let's go with Level Ups and Sarah is okay. Here we're gonna take out the background default sound. Let's go back to functions, and in here what we are gonna do is put our number. So here we have to put a forwarded phone number we are gonna use. I'm gonna be using this example in this case for a real estate agent, in which a user calls the number, and if the user mentions that he wants to buy a property, he's gonna be transferred the call to the other number, just for the real estate agent to attend the most important calls, and the minor important things and the less important calls will be attended by the assistant, which is the point of having an AI voice agent. Then we're gonna come into advanced, and here we are gonna use in this case the transfer destination request to just transfer the call. Then let's actually publish again. There you go. And with this, the settings will be finished. Now it's the time, as I told, to just create this prompt for the assistant. The first message will be, hey there, this is the assistant of the real estate agent James Williams, how can I help you? And this will be the row. As you can see, I've put several times your number, because in the prompt we are specifying many times that the call has to be transferred when the user mentions that he wants to buy a property within the real estate agent James Williams. Where it puts your number, you have to put number you want the call to be transferred. You will have the prompt in the description, so you will just have to copy and edit it for yourself. So as you can see, we are not gonna edit anything more. We have to publish here. Remember that if we click here and talk with the assistant, the transfer call function is not gonna work. It is only gonna work with a normal phone number, so you will need to do that. Important to clarify that you can combine this function also with make.com and other tools you can access here. Also, this transfer call function sometimes doesn't work if you don't specify it a lot in the prompt. That's why we are always reminding the assistant inside the prompt that the call has to be transferred to this number when the user says that he wants to buy a property. And that's all. It's a beginner guide. We are just gonna write the prompt and we are just gonna test the function. With this said, let's get 2 mobile phones and let's test this transfer call inside the AI voice agents. So here we have the 2 mobile phones I'm gonna use to test this transfer call. I'm gonna call with this one and the call will be transferred with this one. So we're gonna see how it's gonna sound at the same time the 2 mobile phones might be voice. So let's just go to here and let's call the number. There you go.
This is the assistant of the real estate agent James Williams. How can I help you?
Yeah, I wanted to know what type of properties does James Williams manage?
James Williams manages a wide range of properties, including flats, townhomes, and single-family homes, among others. He specializes in properties located within New York City. Is there anything more in which I can help you?
Yeah, well, I was thinking of buying a property.
Transferring the call now.
Hey there. So as you can see, if I put here my voice, it's gonna be listened on the other. So the call would be transferred correctly. So guys, as you can see, it works perfectly. When I call with this one and I say I want to buy a property, it transfers to my other number. And also it's important to note down the use case in which the transfer phone number, in this case this number, if I don't get the phone, it's gonna sound my voicemail message. So there's not gonna be any problem, and in there the call would be finished. It's really easy, as you can see, to be set up. It works correctly only if you say many times in the prompt to transfer the call to that number. With this, the assistant would be finished and the transfer code function would be explained for you guys, so you can start using it for your projects and also giving value and taking value. With this, the video would have finished. I think you can probably right now, after seeing the video and seeing how easy it is, you can see it really valuable. But I've brought this because like around 1 month ago I didn't know about this function and how it worked. But since I started working with a gym owner recently, he told me that he had to do some phone calls, but he wanted the important things, the users that call that want to join to the gym, the users that call that have a problem inside the gym, the clients that already are there and want to improve, for example, their plan, that type of things he wanted to manage, but automating the parts of the information, because it's really annoying to just be answering always the same type of things. And that's when I saw the real value of this function, because if you can really manage to build, for example, for a gym, for a real estate owner, this type of voice agents that can adapt for the information that is required by the user, your ICP or your client is going to appreciate it a lot, because that way he's going to take out the calls that he didn't want to manage to attend, the one that asks only for information and he has to repeat every day the same information, but the important calls that they have to attend, that ones are the ones that they are going to be interested in keep answering and keep managing. And yeah, that's all. Thanks again for watching and see you in the next one.